Media in the US has generally been very sympathetic to the Sussexes, compared to the UK where the reaction has been mixed. However, one American wrote into a British royal podcast to explain that the US public have actually noticed there are lots of holes in Meghan and Harry's story. They added that the "poor little rich couple" narrative during a pandemic is ridiculous. Pod Save the Queen is hosted by Ann Gripper and features Daily Mirror royal editor Russell Myers. Ms. Gripper read out a message they received from a listener called Kelly O'Keefe who explained that she was American but spent time living in London. She praised the podcast for showing both sides and debunking claims made by the royal couple. She claimed that most of the people she knows in the US are not as pro-Sussex as the media seems to be. She said she enjoyed the comparison they made on the podcast to George Clooney, who has to shell out huge amounts of money each year to keep his family safe, when discussing the cost of the Sussexes' security and who should shoulder that burden. Ms. O'Keefe said, "Listen to your podcast and loving it. Love that you are showing both sides and are factually, I feel, debunking some of the lies. One thing I would like to point out, I am an American but have spent some time living in London over the years, is that you just said American press post-interview seems to be pro-Sussex. True to the press but not true to the American people. Most of the people I know and have spoken to here see so many holes in the interview and the whole poor little rich couple during a pandemic is ridiculous. Love the George Clooney comparison." Around 17.1 million people watched the Oprah interview on CBS, according to Nielsen's TV ratings. This is more than twice as many people usually watch CBS in primetime on a Sunday night, which has an average of 6.5 million viewers. However, it is still only 5% of the U.S. population and pales in comparison to events like the Super Bowl, which raked in 102.1 million viewers in 2020, around 31% of the U.S. population. This indicates that this may not have been as much of a big deal in the US as it was in the UK. The ITV broadcast averaged 11.1 million viewers, which is around 16% of the UK population.